Alright, we currently looking over pretty much today's entire session. Gonna be going over with you guys a little bit about how to find an algo and when to look at the bids. Two of my trades today I got absolutely creamed on. The number one first trade was a waste. I wasted 7.5 ticks. Second one I was stopped out, and the third one I was stopped out on. The fourth one I was almost stopped out on. I actually have a note here. Looks like the algos look for at least 6 ticks. So on algo days you need to be very pristine with your entries. I was 1 tick away pretty much all day from getting either stopped out or not stopped out. I got very lucky with the short sell on my last trade from 104.67 to 104.49. But right now, we're just I'm gonna briefly go and touch upon some of the things that I look at on these very thin days. I mean, as you can see on the 2-minute, we've been very lucky to see anything over 1,000 contracts traded on a 2-minute chart. The 20 minutes an absolute chop fest mess. You could do fib lines and try to gauge a little bit better as to the more pristine targets. Kind of look from the high and the lows of today, of the entire session from midnight to midnight. But at my peak today, I was down about 450. First trade, again, going over the algorithm. It was kind of a forced trade, but at the same time, it was the right idea. The third trade was definitely algorithm screwed. And let's just take a look at the market depth for a little bit, because some interesting orders are coming through. You can see 338, 439. I mean, these are things to kind of 608, 826, 289. I mean, these are things that you need to look for when the algorithms are actually rolling through. The legitimate offer at 66, 56. Those are other things that you need to pay attention to. And all day today, since I've been at the desk, which has been around about 12:15, 12:20, I've been sitting here and I've been watching it go from heavy order flow to very thin. So algorithms are targeting specific spots, and as you can see, from about 75 all the way to 65. Again, kind of reverting back to how many ticks are these algorithms really looking at. It's just trading in a range back and forth, and this is what a high-frequency trading computer does. It looks for a couple of ticks, it throws down heavy orders, and it walks away with something big. That 104.74, it was a sell at 12. Let's look, let's watch this and see how it reacts. Now, I don't know where it's going to exit unless we get a block order at 12 again, but let's continue to watch this. I mean, for example. So that means that every tick that this goes up or down, the computer is up or down, 120 bucks. So, and I wouldn't doubt that, though, that block order right there, anywhere from 72 to 69 in that particular region, was an HFT. $120 a tick, that's pretty darn good. So if you're getting in at 74 and you're getting in at 70, 120 times 4, you're sitting on a $480 gain in the matter of seconds. So this is what these computers do. They break down price action, they break down the market depth, they break down order flow, and they look at which particular prices are the most important. So even on days that algorithms come in, this is why volume profiling is one way to kind of combat it and work against it. We're not computers by any means, but we do have brain capacity and we also have emotions. So if we're able to kind of discern the fact that, okay, a computer's coming in, it's going to be trading, that's one thing to kind of look at and pay attention to when you're trading and you're looking at how many orders are coming in, how thick are the orders, what's the bid ask, and things like that. So I'm going to continue to do screencasts like this because it does make a lot of sense, and a lot of people could benefit from it. But just if you're trading futures, and you're trading oil futures specifically, watch for those 330 bids or those 480 offers. They're not legitimate.